Hi,
Hi.
how are you?
Good, you?
Good. Welcome to Distant Stitches. It's been about a month and a half. We're a little late, but better late than never.
Pretty much.
Life gets in the way. You know how it is. So today we are June 15th. Tomorrow is Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to all of those of you out there. And today it is episode 35.
And we're fairly certain we've got it right this time.
Pretty sure. Welcome to Distant Stitches, because that's the name of the podcast. I got a new t-shirt, so I need to show it. I'm part of the herd.
We both kind of watch random things on YouTube, but the Hoof GP is one of them.
Oh yeah, I love Graham. Well, I love Craig.
Craigie boy.
Craigie boy. I'm going to link them in the show notes.
Of course you are.
You know, two knitters from Canada.
Yep.
So let's do the usual ADMINY things at the beginning. So where you can find us, Ravelry, as usual. We have a Ko-Fi page, which everything will be linked in the description down below. I'm Crafty Knitter 7 Reads on Instagram now because I've gotten into the whole Bookstagram thing.
She has. She really has. Whereas I haven't posted anything on Instagram in months.
Yeah.
I check and I click the likes and
That's all you need to do. And then you are who on Instagram?
I'm still Jaded Knitter.
What?
Everywhere. But I am considering changing the name because I've been Jaded Knitter for 15 years.
Mm-hmm. So it could be time.
It's time. It's time. I just haven't quite decided what I'm changing it to yet.
Yeah. When that time comes, you'll be the first to know. And we also have an email at distantstitches@gmail.com if ever you want to send us an email or any comments that you do below the video. Usually one of us will reply or like or...
Yeah.
Speaking of YouTube, do we want to do the winner right away?
Sure, might as well.
So we had...
Hello, Bun Bun.
advertised.
Hello, Bun Bun.
We're going to try and get the Bun Bun on, but
She's
she's a girl. And she could be hormonal. She's 4 months old. It could happen. She's gone.
She's under the sofa, I think.
Yep. Oh, there she is. She's like, who, me? So we had a prize that we announced, and this is Yellow Petal Handmade. If there is a basket in the vicinity, she will want to jump in it. She is on the couch now. And she'll probably make her way over to Mama soon.
I'm trying to not, because there's a needle sticking in this, so I don't want her to jump on.
So Yellow Petal Handmade, beautiful bag on her site. And they have pockets. This is her perch. Hey, Curly.
So,
Do you want to show the world? There I am. So now.
That is waffle.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Because you're sitting where Dad usually is, so let's hope she doesn't pee on you. She marked him.
No. You're mine now.
Apparently that's what it means. You're my person. So, I feed her and I do all the other things, but I'm not her person. So, Penelope, this is her card. I can't tell if it's focusing because I have bifocals on.
Yep, it is.
Okay, thank you. And we have something from Gingersnapthat. It's a grab bag. And we did a random number generator, which was Liz.
Yeah, basically, she told me how many there were, and I'm like, pick number 9.
Yeah. So number 9 was Linda C. 6992. And Linda said that her favorite t-shirt was the Rocket Tee by Tanis Lavallee. She's the Canadian one, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you will win this prize pack. Might include a mini or two. I might include some tea. But if you can contact me, Crafty Knitter 7 Reads, or on Instagram, or send it to distantstitches@gmail.com, I will need your mailing information, and I will get that out to you as soon as I can. So that's out of the way.
Yep. Before
Yeah, that bag's gorgeous.
walk off with it.
Yeah, exactly. So we have a coupon code by Bags by Awesome Granny. And that is Distance Stitches 20, and it's a perpetual.
Yes.
Is that what you call that?
Yes.
A perpetual, look at me and my words, discount code. So if you want to head over there, she has some amazing, amazing fabrics. The quality of her bags, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I've been buying bags from Darlene like
A good
2014-ish.
Yeah.
Since
a good 10 years or so.
Yeah. So if you want to support her, please do that. And she has amazing bag. Like I said, 20% off, Distance Stitches 20, perpetual. If you buy something, tag it on Instagram. Let us know that you're supporting her. Also, Bente of Arctic Crafts, who is the epilogue lady on YouTube, has a tea time mal going on. I think it's June 1st until August.
Go check out her YouTube channel.
Yeah, check out her YouTube and her Ravelry group and go and enter there because she has some very nice prizes. And then we still have our Cal going on. I'll let you do that one.
Sure. So we are doing
as I reposition.
Shop the Stash mal. So make a log, sew along, knits, crochet. We don't really care.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. As long as it's out of your stash and bought prior to January 1st, 2024.
50%.
At least 50% of it is out of your stash. So, I mean, if you need to buy extra or if it's color work or whatever and you bought some, that's fine. I don't know why I'm folding this because that's not what I'm doing here. So we're doing it with Bente and with Alex of My Yarny Corner.
Yep.
And it's all being hosted on Instagram. So what you need to do is tag us with the hashtag Shop the Stash Mal 2024.
You just pulled a me.
Yeah, I did.
We're not professionals. We've been doing this for over 10 years and we are never going to be professional.
We've been doing this for close to 14?
2012.
Yeah, 12 years.
Oh.
Yeah, because we would have started about now.
Yeah.
In 2012, yeah. Yep. So this one is, the Shop the Stash Mal is being done throughout the year. So we're doing prize draws every quarter. So the next prize draw will be July, I believe.
For us anyway.
For us anyways, yeah.
Yep.
And you get 3 chances for every entry.
3 podcasters.
Because there's 3 podcasters doing this. So.
Yeah.
Triple the odds.
I'm thinking, I'm just going to bring this up now while we're broadcasting live. I'm thinking of the July one because it's kind of the mid-year. Getting a bag out of my D-stash because I have bags that I'm not using and I have yarn in the D-stash and making like a nice one.
So yeah, enter.
Yeah, July's going to be a good one. Yep, you heard it here first. So, yeah. Sorry, big performance issue on the screen. It's like, but I'm plugged in. Yeah. We're using like a battery pack on the table so there's no wires on the floor because bunnies. Anyway, yeah. So we, let's go into whips. I'll go first.
I'm like, I don't have any whips. No, I don't have any FOs.
Sorry, FOs.
I don't have any.
I just want to get to whipping first. FOs, I do have some.
Yeah, you do the FOs.
I have 2. So I did a Musselburgh. I don't think I showed this on the last podcast.
No.
I don't think it was finished.
I think you showed it because I keep commenting on the fact that it's.
Did I show this?
That's not my phone.
That's my phone.
Yeah, I know. My phone's down here. I keep commenting on the fact that it's mint chocolate chip.
Did I finish it?
No. It wasn't finished on the last podcast.
Okay, thank you. So here it is in its glory. And the Musselburgh hat, if you're not familiar, you need to come out from wherever you are because this thing is all over the place.
I mean, dude, I live under a rock and I've heard about it.
Yeah. So the Musselburgh is basically, you start at one end, you increase, and the pattern is very specific that whatever your gauge is, there's a chart, and you choose whatever your gauge stitch is, and that tells you how many stitches to cast, like to increase to. And then it's just this. It's just a tube. You get to the other end, you decrease.
Do you have scissors? Yeah, here.
No, they're not in there. I'll just give you these scissors. They're not the sharpest in the world.
Because I couldn't have asked for this, before we started recording. Professional and all.
Yes. Where was I? And
Decreasing.
then you decrease, and basically you put it inside itself. So you can do a different color halfway through your, like if you're using one skein, you can literally, like I used up until I had 9 grams left. Then I started the decreases. And when I was done, I had 2.5 grams. So basically you flip it inside itself. So if you want to wear it loose, I'm not putting it on because hair. If you want to wear it like a slouchy, it's a really nice slouchy, depending on how long you do. I did the whole skein, so I didn't care. But I made this one for hubby because he needs another hat, like a hole in his head, but he's getting one anyway.
Whether he likes it or not.
4 layers. This is 4.
The Canadian in me's going, ooh.
Yeah. And this is Shipwreck by My Yarny Corner. We both knit the same yarn and the same hat.
It's mint chocolate chip ice cream.
No, it's Shipwreck.
It's mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Okay. I have another yarn that's called Shipwreck, and it looks almost identical. And then I was like, I can't find the hat. What did I do with the hat? I finished it. Like, when you only record once a month, you can't find crap once you've done it. It was in the hat box at the front door.
Where it's technically supposed to be.
Are you in your chew box, your dig box? Distractions. Oh, she's going in.
Maybe.
We have a, what do you call that? It's not a,
It's an igloo cooler.
Compostable igloo cooler, the brown ones. And basically, they were on sale at Canadian Tire, and we just cut a hole in the side, and it's a dig box. So if anything happens, soiled or anything, it doesn't matter. Anyways, that is one FO. The other one I can't show you, but I will post a picture here when I'm doing the editing. I made a blanket. Did I show that on the podcast? I think I showed it while I was making it. But
you showed it while you were making it.
Tunisian crochet, and I would get it, but it's attached to the cage right now. For the bunny. It's right there.
Yes. Yeah, it wasn't finished last time.
Because bunnies dig, so you need to attach things. And so I will show that. What I'm planning on doing, though, is I have the big 48 stitch circular, what do you call that?
Knitting machine.
Knitting machine. And the cotton is like a worsted weight, so I can actually crank some and have a double
nice
tube for her. So I'm thinking of doing that. But those, I think that's it for FOs, because...
Yeah, because I've got options.
I do have something else.
Because I've had a terrible case of kind of sort of startitis, and then I had to start physio, which I'll get into later, but oh yeah.
I did crank a tube. If I showed it, sorry.
No, I don't think you did.
Probably not. I don't know.
I think you showed the yarn last time.
Maybe. I had looked, I had the yarn, I was going to knit them, and I thought, no, maybe I'll crank them. I don't know what I'll do. Anyways, I couldn't find the yarn anywhere. It was on the table with my circular sock machine. So these will be a birthday gift for hubby, which is next month. Probably get 2 pairs of socks out of that. So there, because professional and all. That is...
that's the foes?
That's the foes. Whips.
Oh, it's the foes.
That's the foes. So Whips, what are you working on right now?
Wings.
I believe I can fly.
Just throw a needle on that. So that is...
Am I singing or you're
ignore that
embroidery?
So ignore the one at the top because that was something I drew on. These are the wings for my... Because I think I showed this last time and it was just the design. And now I'm basically done.
You've got the long arms.
Yeah, I've got the long arms. So
These are
this
fluffy.
They are.
Fluffy.
They're fluffy. It's so fluffy. So this, nope, on this side, this one. This little weird line here will actually have butterfly wings coming out of it. And I've forgotten what the exact type of, because there's a name for it, and I've forgotten what the name for it is.
It's stunning.
But basically the wings have, you can just kind of see them here, wires coming out of it. So they'll actually be cut off of this.
Oh, it's a wire.
Yeah, it's wire. They'll actually be cut off and they'll sit out from the, out from the body. So that's the body right there.
Oh, you drew this.
Yeah, the top one is drawn on. I had messed one of them up, and then I didn't think I'd be able to get all of the thread out of it.
That's hard.
Because I didn't like the colors. And then I did, but I'd already drawn another wing on, which is why there's 5 wings on here as opposed to 4, because butterflies only have 4 wings.
Okay.
And so, yeah, that's
what is it called?
It is Castle in the Sky by Loli and Grace. I was going to ask you why you were taking my phone away. Again, it's not my phone. And it was a kit and a make-along that she'd been doing in the month of May. So I did that. But, yep, I'm almost done it. So I just have the wings. That's what I've been working on.
Now, you're going to frame it?
Yes. It actually came with, like, there's a
nicer frame.
One of these things that you were supposed to use that hoop, but I prefer how these ones grip.
Yep.
But there's a nice wood hoop that it comes with. Okay. So it'll eventually get framed. Honestly, when I'm done it'll get thrown in the box with the rest of my
until
finished.
Your place is done.
Yeah.
And you can,
because I have nowhere to hang them, so I just think them in a cabinet and whatever.
That is very nice.
But yeah, so I've been doing a lot of embroidery type stuff and cross stitch type stuff over the last couple of weeks. Because the least sporty person in the world has a case of both tennis elbow and golfer's elbow. So I have both on this elbow and just golfer's elbow on this elbow. And my my physiotherapist for the elbows has been was rather shocked with the amount of knitting that I do. So I've been trying to cut back on the amount of knitting and doing this, which is, I guess, marginally, it's slightly different. It doesn't really matter. It engages the same things that are the problem, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I have nothing done, because I've had to keep switching between projects, and then I haven't been able to do things certain days just because my elbows hurt too badly. Specifically this one, and this is my right hand, and I'm right-handed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But because I use crutches and a wheelchair and a cane, and all of them involve my right hand, yeah.
It's fun.
It's fun. Yeah. I finally have a power chair, a power wheelchair.
And that, mind you, that could have been aggravating it too.
No, because I got that after. That was after I
No, I meant your regular wheelchair.
Oh yeah, the regular wheelchair is what caused this flare up, this round of flares. Was pushing the regular wheelchair because wheeling over carpet is not easy. And we went to Knit City, Toronto, and then I went to a work event that was at a large, is at the EY Center in Ottawa, which is it's a huge open conference center. And I'm like, oh great, it's concrete floors, it's perfect. No, they had put carpet down because this was like an executive event.
They did it for the craft show too.
Yeah. Well, the craft show was in
the EY Center.
Oh, did they have carpet?
One of them was in the EY Center.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
One of them was downtown. Yeah, one's downtown and one's in the EY Center.
Yeah, the one downtown didn't have
but the last one we went to was in the EY Center.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I did these two events like
back to back,
a week apart or 2 weeks apart or something. So yeah. Oops, but I now have a power chair, so. And I need to I kept calling it my electric chair. And I mean, everyone I was saying this to knew what I was talking about because
everyone you're saying it to is going, oh, Liz.
Yeah. But I kept getting weird looks even though they all knew what I meant. So I've been trying to call it my power chair as opposed to my electric chair because, you know, connotations and all.
I need to reposition because I don't know, but this couch just kills my back.
Oh.
Okay.
So anyway, moving along.
Moving along. I have a sock. I started this right after Knit City. Closely near Knit City.
Oh, yeah.
This is Joy by Gingersnapthat. That is it in the skein. And how can you not call that Joy? And I'm basically just knitting a tube, and I have light bulb markers every 10 rows. I just following the crazy sock lady, and that way I know that when I split it, it'll be even on both sides because I'm just going to knit, 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 knit. This stitch marker is retro, 80s retro. I'll link the shop. Her name is Jamie Taylor. She's in the Facebook group that I'm in, and everything is just like crazy sock lady, sock camp. Everything's like 80s.
Oh yeah.
This was perfect. And
yeah, that's late. That is like late 80s,
that's
early 90s.
Quintessential.
Oh God, yeah.
Like high school for me.
Yeah, that middle school for me, but yeah.
And knitting this on 9-inch circulars, and it's an Addy one, and it's got one side is longer than the other. So one is, I think that's 2 inches, and one's 3 inches. Now, the reason I'm saying this is because I've tried the Chow-Goos, and I can't knit with them, even though it's the long and the short. It's something to do with the length of the cord. The length of the cord in between, because some of them are 9 inches, but they're more close to 10. This is closer to 10 because it's, I think it's 25 centimeters, and some of them are 23 or 22 centimeters if they're 9-inch. So it's not really a 9-inch. None of them are actually 9-inch, like if you actually took out a ruler and measured them. So I'm enjoying this quite a bit. And that's one whip. What do you have next? Because we both have a few.
Yep, we both have a few.
Your turn. Oh, the pièce de résistance.
Yeah.
Are you ready for it?
Because I've shown this before when I was...
Are you ready for this?
This is my peacock cross stitch. And I am almost done. I'm done everything down to this point, and it's hard to see. There's a little, you can just see the light here. These boxes will go all the way across. You can see the line over here where the top of it. So it goes all the way across, and they'll be filled in, and then that's it.
And they're filled in with this.
Yeah. They're filled in the same as the peacock feathers. Them.
Okay.
Yeah. So they'll be filled in like the peacock feathers.
That is stunning. And when did you start this? Do you remember? I'm thinking it was before Christmas.
No, I think it was after Christmas.
Okay.
I think it was. I don't remember.
It's just, yeah.
It's maybe Marchish actually. Maybe
really?
It's March. February, March.
I don't know. It feels like this year is just like.
Oh yeah, but it's on my scroll frame, and which is why I'm not working on it right now, because it's a pain to get on and off this thing, and then there's a big stand that it actually attaches to.
Yeah, you can't really work on it if it's not on the stand, right?
No, it's large and awkward, so we work on the small stuff instead. Yeah, that is. I finally found the designer name because it was in tiny letters on here. There it is. It's by Vinnie P.S. Tan, and it's Cottage Garden is the name of the company. So that's what it looks like when it's done, and I'm just doing this line down here at the bottom. Everything else is done. Yep. So, and then I have and I actually brought the pattern for the next one that I'm working on. Yep, that bottom part's what I'm working on.
Nice. Very nice.
So I have been enjoying doing the cross stitch and the embroidery and whatnot. I mean, I'm not bored of knitting, but at the same time, there's only so much stuff you can knit before you run out of room.
Well, yeah, don't even ask me how many whips I have. And I've like went through all my whips not long ago, and a lot of them are in a box and need to be a bin and need to be dealt with. So the other thing I started, and I don't even think I had this started last time.
You didn't.
Is a corner to corner blanket. Isn't it cute?
That is cute.
And Shani, this is your fault. All your fault. And I have this, what do you call those? Macarons? Macaroons?
In English, they're macaroons, but they are
no,
technically macarons.
They're macarons. So I found these.
Because macaroons are actually something different.
I don't know if they were supposed to be earrings. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. But I found these and I had to make a progress keeper out of them. I thought it was just the cutest thing.
Those are cute.
And so I literally had 5 more colors with the white in between. But I'll put a picture up here when I do the editing. For some reason, after here, I forgot to do the increase square. And so it was doing this.
Which is not helpful.
No. And I was like, after a couple of rows, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Ripped it out, kept going. Still the same thing. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Ripped it out. Third time went up and I was like, F this. This is going in the naughty corner. And then I pulled it out last night, pulled it back down to where it looked like it was normal. So there's this right here is where you make that extra one. And I wasn't doing that. So it was bringing it in every time.
Oops.
So I was talking to Shani last night and she's like, well, do you enjoy working on it when it's going well? I was like, I do. So please send me the videos so I can figure out what it is I was doing wrong. I wasn't doing the increase. Instead of the 6, you're supposed to chain. I was doing 3. So it was like making it shorter and shorter and shorter each time.
Yep. That'd be a problem.
Yep. And I have this in my Big Blue Mama little basket. There's like a crap ton of minis in there, and I'm just using an undyed that I got. I think I got this from Bente when she closed her shop. I had made sure that I had like 3 skeins of it just in case. And so, yeah, here's all the little balls I ripped out last night. Just saying. So, what's next? You had something else?
Yep, I do.
I'm going to take a picture of the bunny because she's like literally right below our feet.
Oh, yeah. So this is my summer t-shirt for this year.
Beautiful.
The pattern is called Race the Wind, and it's by Drops Designs. It is, I took it and then flipped it upside down because all of their stuff pretty much is all bottom up, and I don't like knitting bottom up, especially when I have far too much yarn and want to just use as much of it as I can.
Well, and it's going to be tunic.
Yeah,
right?
I'm doing a tunic length. So.
And it'll be nice because is it cotton?
It's cotton and hemp.
Cotton and hemp. So it'll be nice for the summer. So you finish this soon when the hot weather starts.
Oh, yeah.
Which is next week, by the way.
Yeah. We have heat warnings already for next week. It's supposed to hit 35 or 36 without the humidex.
45, they're saying, with it on some days.
And that's Celsius. Not.
Yes.
I think that's triple digits.
My son's birthday is Tuesday, and he's having friends over. And so luckily the pool's ready. Now that we've spent several $1,000s putting a new heater. And then when we turned it on, the pump was dead, which we just replaced 1.5 years ago. So yeah, it's running quite smoothly. And you're free to anytime bring a suit, leave a suit, whatever.
Good to know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so no, that's really nice. It's going to be very nice.
Oh, yeah. I mean, at this point, it is, I think, long enough that I could just do the...
But you just wonder, how much yarn do you have left?
I have another, 6 balls. So this is only 5.5. Okay. You might not get all 6 because I want it longer. But I figure I'm just going to go, at this point, it's long enough that I could just do the ending and be fine.
You can make a tank top too. You can make a really nice tank top with that.
Yeah.
You should do that.
Maybe.
I'm thinking, the hot weather, you're going to want more than, you have other cotton.
Yeah, I have other
projects, but yeah.
Yeah.
So that was that. Oh, a soon to be cast on, but which was frogged. I had the festive cheer cowl, which I'll put a picture. I had like five colors in it. It wasn't bringing me joy, and as Alex says, if it doesn't bring you joy, you do the frogging. And so I ripped it out. And the reason I ripped it out is this is from 2022. Benta and I always exchange an advent calendar, and this was from 2022, and it was actually all of her Arctic Crafts hand-dyed yarn that she had, like whatever she had left or whatever it's all of her colorways. And so I couldn't, I was like, if I'm not going to wear it, what's the point?
Yeah.
And Nina, thank you, Nina, gifted me this for my birthday. And I thought, what better thing to do with yarn from your best friend that she hand-dyed? So I'm going to do the rad band throw. I think it's going to be stunning. And you do all the squares and then you put it together, so then I can, do the placement or whatever. And I have a picture of all the yarn, but some of these yarns are I'm just going to pick a few of my favorites here. There's the green one. They're just stunning.
They are.
I have a whole bunch that are already caked up, but this one, this is carrot cake. And I know this. I know a lot of her colorways. That's carrot cake. Mm-hmm. Yep. You want to see the yarn or you want to steal the yarn?
Potato, patata?
I have a full shelf of Bente yarn upstairs if you really want some. And I think, is it this one or this one? I think it's no, this is Grinch. This, I think, is Kiwi Explosion. She'll correct me if I'm wrong, but there's this is one of her Christmas yarns. I think that one's called Holweg because that's where she went to do markets. Yeah, there's just a lot. I'll put a picture.
Let's be real. People expect me to essentially steal yarn from you, so
true.
Kind of have to at this point.
Look at this. Anyway, and another thing I wanted to do was use the bag that I got for my birthday. This is stash, but I'm going to show it now. This is a bag that Selma made for me. So it's all patchwork, and you'll see that there's a lot of green. And some of these I recognize because this I have in a bag from when she was making bags years ago. A couple of these are older fabrics that she had from her mom. And then this beautiful green inside. And I love the denim, the denim bottom. So it's like having two of my best friends in one place.
Yep.
So that's it's a coming whip. That's what I'm going to say. It's a coming.
I guess we'll do because again, I'm doing a lot more cross stitch and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Partially
coming whip.
Yep, coming whip. So I went out and got all of the thread I needed to do this. Yeah. I already have the background fabric.
Did not tell me about this.
I sent you a picture when I bought it. Months ago.
You expect me to remember months ago? I don't know what I ate for breakfast. Hang on, wait a minute. It was a chocolate chip muffin. There.
I was going to say, did you actually eat breakfast? Because
that was breakfast/lunch.
Breckies.
You and I are the same. I think. Yeah. Didn't you not buy that when I was with you?
Yeah, I think I did.
Okay, that's even worse.
So this is Unicorn Tapestry by Tiny Modernist.
I love her. I want to do the trees soon.
Yeah, she's the same one. The mushrooms that I did months ago when I started back cross stitching. I bought this at the same time as the mushrooms.
Yeah, and I bought, did I buy the trees?
I think so.
Yeah, I bought the one with all, there's trees on it. And then I also bought the one I'm working on right now with the bee on it.
But yeah, this is what's up next.
Is it as big?
No.
Okay.
No, it's not as big. This one will be, I think I ended up doing it on 32 count, which is 16. So it'll be 12 by 9.
Okay. That's a nice size.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So about the size of like a legal size sheet of paper or so, thereabouts.
Yeah.
And because I'm enjoying stealing mugs out of Sue's cabinet.
Can blame that on Benta. It's because of her I found that. Oh no. No, she has one. Sean saw it in the States when he was in Texas and sent me a picture, and I was like, that was rude. You didn't bring me the mug home. So then I found, but I think Benta has a different version. Then I went on Etsy and found it.
Yep.
Because some days, what else do I have going in here? Okay, so.
And I'm not drinking 2 different coffees. The mug is actually water. I promise. Because I forgot my water bottle at home. Because again, I've borked both of my elbows, so I'm having problems.
I don't have the mitts here, the lollipop mitts.
And neither do I.
So that'll have to go next time.
Yep.
They're both, we're test knitting. We'll throw up a picture. I'll throw up a picture, but I don't have them. They're over there. But what I do have is another soon-to-be whip. I posted it on Instagram. So this is yarn that I got. I got for my birthday and decided to do a ranunculus. Now I did cast on the ranunculus. I got about an inch in. I got about 6 or 7 rows in. That's about an inch before doing the short rows.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't like the fabric. It was just too loose. And I don't like the ones that are too loose. So this was from my birthday box from Leanne, and it's Pirate and Wool. And I can't read the label, so can't even tell you what colorway it is, but it's like tealy blues. Mm-hmm. And so I did cast it on, but like I said, I didn't like, this is a size 6 millimeter. I think I'm going to go down to a 5.
That is German.
Yeah, I know it's German. That's why I was like, nope, not even trying. And I'm holding it in this bee bag that I got from Alex. So it's a soon-to-be whip.
Yeah, I don't actually think there's a
colorway.
Unless Pirates and Wool is the colorway?
No, that's the company name.
Oh, okay.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Because the one under it is definitely...
Piratin Schmixie's Piratin Wool.
Yeah, I don't...
No idea.
I have no idea.
Well, and that's the website, so...
Yeah, unfortunately my German is...
Yeah, so that was part of my birthday box from her. But the other thing that I actually am working on... Why is it going to sleep when we're recording?
I have no idea.
Are we recording?
We're recording, don't worry.
Heart attack! Heart attack!
That was what I was checking. Let's make sure we're still recording.
Right, the numbers at the top of the screen.
Yep, that was what I was checking.
So I decided to work on my camphor cross stitch, which is identical to the camphor cross stitch that Alex made. Had to have it. And if it's available on my Amazon, I'm getting it. So that is it. And I mean, there's not a lot of progress. This way.
That way.
Yeah,
I think.
That's about all I've got done. But hey, it's progress, right?
Yep.
And it's in a bag that I got from Bente a while back. Bente Alex, that's all we're saying. And Shani. Bente Alex and Shani Day. This. Stuff me with your stuff. I thought it was the cutest bag to put this in, and it fits. So that's whips, I think.
Yep.
What's next? Oops. In the stash. We got prize donations. That's what I wanted to talk about before I go into my stash. So we got this from Kim when we were at Gingersnapthat. She hands this to me. She's like, hey, Sue, you want a prize? I was like, of course I want a prize. She hands this, well, no, before she handed it to me, she said, are you going to keep it for yourself? And I was like, okay, she's going to give me something that's green. Anyways, I said, no, I won't keep it for myself. I really do want to.
It ditto.
Look at those colors. So it's a mini set, and it is called Shamrock Rainbow Mini Snap Set. So you've got there's six 120 gram skeins, which is 552 yards. And it is 75-25 superwash merino nylon, and it's their dust fingering weight, which is a very nice. Let me guess, you have some in your bag?
Probably.
Oh, is that one you bought? Stash?
Yeah. That's my stash, and it is. And it's the Aruban.
No, that's their yak sock.
Yeah, this is the yak sock.
Yeah. So anyway, that's a prize. You can see the colors better like that. And then we also got another prize. I'm gonna do that. Okay, we got some prizes sent to us. We're still like, I didn't buy this yarn, and this yarn came, and I was really confused. Well, I had posted on Instagram, if you want to send us a prize for the podcast, do so. Gave my address, the whole bit. Forgot about it. So then when the yarn came,
pretty mail.
Yeah, and then when the yarn came, I was like, whoops. This is Chicken Lady Fiber Arts, and she's in the U.S. And she sent us some yarn. Yep. How do you explain that in a short story? What? Banned books?
Yeah, they're banned books, mostly out of the U.S. She's a former librarian, I believe, and she's died.
Teacher or librarian?
Yeah, teacher or librarian, or teacher or librarian.
Yeah, whichever.
Because there is the combination.
Yep.
And she's dyed all of her yarns with banned books, basically, for the name. So this is The Giver.
Mm-hmm. And this is A Secret Garden.
And sorry, they're all banned kids books, I should say. Yeah. Or at least books that you do, because I think Fahrenheit 9/11 is in here too, somewhere.
Yes, it is. It's one of these.
Yeah.
So those are two big skeins. This one is The Scarlet Letter.
All of the books we had to read in high school.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this one's Fahrenheit 451.
451, sorry. 9/11 is a different one.
So she's got the book cover.
Yeah, they all come with like a little bit of like information about the book and book cover. I'm not going to pull it out because I'm not going to be able to get it back in.
Yeah. And then there was this.
And then there's this, and it's a little mini chocolate box, but it's a sampler of all of her yarn bases. And I am going to, because they're the cutest little thing.
But as soon as I opened it, I saw the purpley blue themes, and I thought maybe she can use it for embroidery or something.
Yeah.
And there's a little card. It shows all of the bases.
All of her yarn bases.
Which is so cool. I made the mistake of going on the website. We might have to place an order.
Maybe.
Neither one of us actually needs yarn, but
like a hole in the head.
We need yarn.
I swear to God, I bought this with a project in mind, because this set, it's hard to see, but it's a rainbow set. Crinkle, 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 crinkle. It's a rainbow set by Gingersnapthat, and it's meant for, speaking of Tanis, from Tanis Fiber Arts, because we had mentioned her earlier. Mm-hmm. It's a rainbow sweater, and I think it's the Lifesaver sweater, I believe is what it is.
Yes.
So it's a gray sweater with like rainbow stripes in it, and that's what that kit is meant for. I already had the gray yarn. I just never been able to find a gradient rainbow set that I really liked.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, flop.
She just like literally.
Which apparently in rabbits is like, they're really comfortable and safe feeling and everything.
Okay, not only did it flop, get that all the time, and I mean, I can put pictures because I have tons of them, but she gets the zoomies, and then she gets on her carpet and she does the roll and flop. Like, it's just cutest. She's the cutest. She's there. She's like in. She's there. I had two of these. Now, what did I do with the other one? I'm looking.
Not this one.
No. Is it in the bag? No. I'm losing my mind.
Oh, well,
anyway,
you can put a picture of it.
Stash. I have 2 of these. We went to Worldwide Knit in Public at Fabrications, one of our local sewing cross-stitch yarn shops.
Yep. They actually have a pretty good selection of yarn because they have a lot of...
They do.
Natosh.
Yes. And our friend Melissa was there from Alley Cat Yarns, and I thought, I'm going to grab a skein. And I grabbed a mini, and the plan was to make socks. Then I walked away, and I was like, but there's only 2 of these. And she doesn't repeat colorways, right, Melissa? She might, but anyway. So I went back, put the mini back, and I grabbed a second one. So I have 2 of these. The plan was ranunculus. But then I thought, ooh, this would make a really good ranunculus. So I'm making this one first. And this one, well, obviously, I'm going to have to make a third. So that will be my second ranunculus. This was a gift from me to me because my birthday was on June 5th. And everything I'm going to show you is birthday, so it doesn't count. It doesn't count in the stash. So can I go?
Yeah.
All right. Woohoo! I'm going to start. Oh, there it is. See? 2. Wait. 2. I'm going to start with what Liz gave me.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of stash because I
Yeah.
bought a power wheelchair and that might have taken my stash money.
Yeah, and I was just like spoiled. So she bought herself this book.
Yep.
And so you've seen it. And I had it in my wish list because she was like, I need ideas, send me your wish list. I was like, okay.
Because I mean, I had some stuff already, which
And
I now have stuff for Christmas because
my
I
brain is
stuff.
going, like, you don't need to buy me anything, like, seriously, but I'm not going to say no to this. It's a stunning book, and it's the one that has the stencils at the back.
Yeah, they are. I actually was reading through it, and they are. They come out, and they are actually iron-ons, so you can use them as like full-on iron-ons.
Sorry. So this is Paint with Threads, Through the Seasons Paint with Threads by Emily Ferris.
And it is,
yeah,
it's
like
totally
nice.
100% recommend.
Yeah, it's really nice. What are you doing
And
over there?
There's a companion book to it as well.
And then,
Yes, I gave you the companion book. Good.
This is the companion book? Oh, the How to Do Things.
Yeah.
This was not in my wish list.
No.
Okay, because I was like, I don't recognize this, but she got me this because I am new to embroidery, and I might have acquired a few at Knit City, and I have a few others in the stash, so I might need to know how to do some of these things.
Yep.
And what a book.
Oh, yeah. That
what
is probably,
a book.
like, of the books that I've gotten my hands on, that is probably one of the best ones. It has got all of the stitches. It's got really nice how-to-dos.
There's like two.
Oh yeah,
4,
it's
6, 8, 10, 12, 13 pages of stitches.
Oh yeah, it's got a lot of stitches. I
can see this thing getting like dog-eared and.
The other place I have found that's really good.
Ganteron?
Yeah. The other place I found that's really good is the Royal School of Needlework in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
They have a website that's got a searchable directory
of
like
great.
Stitches. It's great because it has like step-by-step with pictures, and then it's got a YouTube, like a video attached to it that shows you how to do it.
And I'm very visual. If I don't know how to do something, I'm going on YouTube.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll send you the website. Okay. We'll link it down below.
Yeah.
It's free. It's fabulous.
And then she got me this, which is, it's a yarn project bag, but it says book, and more books.
Yep.
I love it. It's the perfect thing.
I mean, technically it was meant to be a book bag, because I did get it from Chapters, actually.
It's okay. Book bag, yarn bag, it's so good. And then this, I love this. I'm such a nerd. My reading life, what I read, how I felt, and what I thought. I got another journal, but it was one of those with the floppy covers. And then when you got me this, I was like, oh God.
Yeah, I'd seen there was two of them.
This is in love. I'm in love with this one.
And that one I thought was the better insight because I know Sue likes journaling and all of that type of stuff. So
yeah, so I can add stickers because I got me a lot of book stickers. This is by Spruce Books, so it's a hardcover, and yeah, it's really great.
Again, chapters, Indigo, which is a Canadian, it's the Canadian Barnes & Noble.
Yep.
Literally.
And then I tried to make these, and I think you know that.
Yes, because we had seen one at Knit City.
Yes, I tried to make this, but it didn't work. And now looking at what you, it's down here, you can't see it. It's one of the pencil cases that you can.
Yep. And it's meant to like stand up so you can, it's a pencil holder as well.
Yeah, and I think I know why, because they have actual pencil slots in here. There's some slots, and it's the way it's joined. Because mine kept popping out, like the fabric was just like, bleh. But anyway, it's perfect. I love it. I haven't used it yet because I wanted to show it on here. And then I saw you bought these at Knit City. I was like, oh, she's buying herself some bee stitch markers. No. Whoops. No.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you'd seen me buy them or not. But
I was just like, oh, you like bees too. So I didn't even think about it. And well, this makes me happy because I don't think I can get enough of these needle minders. I love them. And Twill and Print, which is a pin. I love it. So everything is like,
because,
yeah, bees, anything with bees. And I just didn't want to lose them, so they all went in here. And I got all the things. And then what came with my bag from Selma is normally she wraps my gift in a fat quarter of fabric. That's usually with a bow. I have all of them from like the last few years. I have the ribbon and the actual fabric she gave me. I just couldn't I hadn't even used any of them. But this came in my bag, and it's all Japanese, little tiny pieces, like remnants, I guess is that you call them, and they're just gorgeous. So I'm gonna make something special with that. And it's my birthday month, okay? That's my excuse. So I got this bag. I got a huge box from Leanne. And if I can hold the bag open properly. Yes, it is. It actually is.
It's not wrong.
No, it's not wrong. And so she sent me, by the way, spoiled me rotten. She sent me 2 of these. She also sent me this, which is Fully Spun. I've never heard of them. Fullyspun.com, but look at that.
Greens,
I don't.
Blues, purples.
Yeah, I'm like, do I make a Musselburgh out of it? Wouldn't that be sweet? 440 yards. 100% superwash merino, so it can't be socks.
Yep.
Well, it could be, but there's no nylon. And then there was Tiny Human Knits, hand-dyed in New Brunswick. This is called Season's Greeting, so it's a mini set. I've never knit with their yarn. Cute. Then there was this one, Tiny Human Knits again, and this is called Not Quite Right. And then there was this one. This is called All Hallows Eve. This is from Area 51. No, I'm not done. She did a Notions bar at the Fiddlehead Fiber Festival. And she made up these little bags, Atlantic Fiber Festival. And in it, it's the best idea. So, measuring tape, scissors, highlighter tape, and here is you would call that a cable needle? Yeah. Cable needle. You call it a cable needle?
Yeah, it's technically a cable
needle. Even if they turn
yeah.
And a darning needle.
And I mean, that also works as a shawl pin.
Yeah.
Stitch holder, actually.
Stitch holder, yeah. So I thought that was just the cutest. But the best part, everything else is great, Leanne, but let's be honest, is my coconut balls, and my peanut butter balls. Her mother makes these every year. She posts on Facebook and takes orders. And, well, I got 2 bags of each because I didn't get them last year. Well, I bought them last year. And I had bought them the year before, and she just had them in her freezer. But they all made it, except for the peanut butter. They all made it. They're not melted.
Which is impressive because
she froze them before putting them in the box. New Brunswick, it's not that far.
No.
So, and the bag is handcrafted by Bandy Bear Creations. Kimberly Sablis. That's the bag. So, yeah. And then, well, I went to a new yarn shop that opened up near us. And I was at the cash. Oh, I don't have the little thing. In my drawer.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have it here. I bought a little notions holder too. But I was at the cash waiting because I had this, the notions holder, and I think I had something else, some scissors, which aren't here. And so, yeah. So they were...
you got like multiples.
Oh, yeah, I got you. You'll see why in a minute. So I was like, I just looked to the left, and I hadn't seen those when I came in. They're on the first wall on the left. And I was like, oh, I shouldn't.
And these are in downtown Hull, so it's like...
Yeah, it's like Selma can walk from work. And then I saw these. And so, I mean, not like I don't have enough minis, but...
And these are like big minis, too.
These are nice. They are... So,
and it's biscotte.
Biscotte, yeah. So it's La Laine Biscotte, hand-dyed yarns. And they're in Quebec.
They're out of Montreal.
Yeah. And so it's, each skein is 25 grams, which is 109 yards. And they're the Bissoft, which is 85 merino, 15 nylon. So if you count 25 grams, there's what, 8 in here?
Yeah, I think so.
15. There's 200 grams in each box. And I thought, I'm sure I can do something with it. Yep. Happy birthday to me. And sorry, $65.
Which is not bad at all.
It's not. For hand-dyed yarn and their mini skeins, which are a lot of work. And I just love the presentation. It's like a pastry box, is what it makes me think of.
Oh, yeah.
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 And then I saw this. And yeah, you know me, journals,
no,
whatever, it doesn't matter. I need to have them. So I couldn't resist buying that with a pen that has their logo on it, which writes like a dream. And so they had the French and the English, but so let's just go through what it is. So they have like abbreviations at the front, which is kind of cool. And then they have knitting needle sizes, yarn weights, those 2 pages.
So all of the
always useful. And then they have like child, adult soft cheat sheet. So you've got sizes, measurements, and then we have project follow-up. There's like, let's see what that is.
See, I love these types of things, but I never use them.
Yeah, I know.
So.
Yeah, so here it is. Oh, that's okay. Never mind. Ignore me. So you put your project info here, and these are row counters. So they're like your row counters, which is kind of cool. And so it has a bunch of those. What else does it have? And then, if I can get to the right page, it's got
your blank
project stuff, whatever you want to put on it. There's quite a few of those. And then you've got your monthly. So it's not full of the calendar parts. And it's got like your calendar to knit, crochet, and notes. And it's got all the way to December. And then, of course, well, their info on it. I just thought it was the cutest thing. And I always use friction pens.
The erasable ones.
The erasable pens. So technically, if I want to reuse it, I will. It doesn't matter to me because last year's last year. It's gone. It's done. I don't need to know. Ravelry has most of the information that if I'm missing anything. And then I printed a few more things because as one does, I made a smaller yarn bowl. The one that Liz has is double this size, I think.
Oh, yeah. Easily.
So I made that one. And then Leanne sends me all these stories on Instagram, and she's always sending me these ideas, and she sent the idea for this. So it's a little bin. You put your...
It's like the perfect size for Post-it notes.
You put your Post-it note in there. You put this on top. And so, just this way. So it fits in perfectly. You draw your lines, and then you have Post-it notes with lines. And then I was doing some research, and I found a different style. So it's the same thing. If I can get them out. Because, of course, it won't work when I want it to.
Of course not.
It's got the ones with double lines. These get stored in the bottom. And then the ones with single, and it's got the circles and the squares, but they're stored inside. I just thought it was cute. Because, you know, stationery geek over here.
Yeah. I was going to say, you stationery queen.
Queen. And I also, if you saw, I was using my Yarn to Go. I've actually been selling these. If you're interested, message me on Instagram, CraftyKnitter7Reads. And it's just basically, you can take it anywhere, hook it on a mirror, hook it wherever, put it on your arm. It's really cute. And I think that's it for stash.
Yep.
Your turn. I regret not getting that. I was just telling Shani yesterday, this is what I regret not buying, but I had a budget.
That is, I mean, it's books.
It's books. I know. Yeah.
And then
the Cozy Knitter.
The Cozy Knitter. So the bag is from By the Lakeside, and then the Cozy Knitter. And
Christina's yarns.
So
it's
this
perfect.
It is. And this is self-striping. It's their Bliss, which is merino, what is it? Merino nylon.
Come here.
And then with the little...
You're going to jump up?
And, of course, the colorway is Vintage Library. So
it's stunning. She's going to jump and see you. Come on, girlie.
You can feel the bunny.
Yeah, the bunny fur. The bunny fur.
Okay, Bun, I need in the bag.
She's like, but it makes crinkly noises. I like it. Bye-bye. Yeah. I bought this like $3 carpet from Dollar Store.
That worked. And
we didn't show Knit City stuff, did we?
No, that's what I'm doing now. Because this is all from Knit City.
Oh, well. Mine's put away.
And then I've wanted one of these kits for ages. They're lumberjack socks. Like I don't know what the other name for them is. I've always called them lumberjack socks. Like sock monkeys, basically. Yeah. But they started out as lumberjack socks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Sock monkey sock kit is actually what it's called.
Yeah.
But I am planning on making socks out of it. Because, I mean, it's nice. This and buffalo plaid is so Canadian.
It's beyond Canadian.
Yeah. And then these are actually from my friend Jackie. She found those and got those for me at Knit City. They're pugs.
Oh, where?
I don't know where she found them. I don't actually know if she found them at Knit City or not.
Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, maybe they were there.
And then Trailhead Yarns is actually now doing embroidery. I'm not actually doing yarns anymore.
I have 3 of them too.
And I should have taken these out, but I didn't, and I'm not going to. They are what they call their unkit.
They're in the back.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
This one shows the flowers.
Oh, this one doesn't actually.
Oh, so
the flowers and the little chickadee.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one is, I think it's a heron or a crane.
You can see it's a heron.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think you got the only one.
Yes. They don't come with thread or any kind of color palette or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just the stamped design, and they are absolutely fantastic. I have not broken into these yet, but our friend Sarah has. She did a couple of the flower ones, and they look really nice.
Yeah, I'll just put a picture on the screen of what I got at Knit City. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw it, but I think I got enough stash here that I don't need to.
Yep.
You know,
that's kind of it.
Knit City was fun.
Knit City was fun.
Yep.
It was definitely fun.
Yep.
And then the next one we're going to is going to be Twist.
Yes.
I think.
Yes.
Which is in the beginning of August.
Middle.
Middle?
Okay. Middle.
I don't know if there's anything in July or not.
Don't think so.
Yeah.
Not that I know of. No. But, oh wow, we've hit over an hour. Look at us.
So, yeah. So we're going to Twist and Saint Andre.
Yeah.
And theoretically, we're going to go to Rhinebeck.
Yep. Hotel is booked. It's theoretical. We booked it last year too, but just we weren't ready to travel. But yeah.
So we'll see. Mm-hmm. It all, a lot of it depends on how I feel.
Exactly.
I can't actually drive.
She's driving. I mean, I can drive, but
yeah,
usually she does the driving, and you know, I'm the co-pilot.
Yep. She navigates.
I do, sort of. I'm the comedic relief.
But
so yeah, I think
that's it.
Yeah, the aftermath has happened.
So we'll say goodbye.
We will maybe be here for the beginning of August. Not sure. We'll see how it goes.
I think we have one scheduled for the beginning of July.
I'm sorry, July.
Yeah. Anyways, we might
be July before August.
We'll see you in a while.
That's for you, Alex.
There you go.
And she'll know exactly what that means. So happy crafting, whatever it is you're doing. Enjoy the weather. Stay safe. Wear sunscreen. And we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.